Puppet Band Pearl. Travel to Jane. Yay! Look at all my Imperial standing. I've got plenty to do what I need to. Oh, I had it. Okay, apparently I had that one. Oh, this is okay. Okay, so this is the scene. The stage is set. There's the door. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. Hmm. Hmm. That's. Um, mm, Wait, I can hear our monologue talking up ahead. Can you understand what they're saying? I know a little of their language. Translate for us. Doubt there is not. For what we have long searched, it must be. I don't know. Well, hey, Gio, I remember him. We fought him. Meant to threaten us? Is this toy? Huh. Dangerous it does not seem. The intention of the Alhugan leaders, that is. The cunning tricks and devious plans they have used against us forgotten, have you? And so, to fear in this frail contraption, what is there? Facts. We have not. Disassemble this gadget, we must. That will not be necessary, listener. Not if its secrets are already known. Know these secrets, do you imply? I believe I do. To deceive us, you attempt? Allow this charade, we will not. Stay silent, outsider, you shall. Over there. Over, this is not. In the outsider's opinion, we are interested. Try. Speaker for 100 years we could, or instead hear something useful we may. Yes, Ultrac, Art Arc. Kindred to the brethren of the shining scale. What say you? My lord, if I may. This is nothing more than a simple puppet. It is a mechanical creation that belonged to Jelzine, the former emperor of Out-Ugan. Jelzine? Yes, my lord. It was the first automaton in existence, a personal project of Jelzine's. An invention of our old enemy, Dowson. Nor this we cannot. Even if so, this is destroy it. Joyous, how can it? Broken many of these puppets. Allow me to explain. I've learned some very interesting facts from my observation about the palace. Interesting facts. The craftsman known as Getsad often passes through the Imperial White Gate. Heard that name, have we? Heard that name we have. I would not be surprised, especially if he was the craftsman who led the development of automatons. Then yes, this is likely his creation. There's more. This man is also the head alchemist of the Ugan Archaeological Research Institute, an organization that is currently investigating the ruins of Azada. Yes, both craftsman and alchemist he is. Yes. And historian as well. So it appears. What is even more intriguing are the Empire's activities of 50 years ago. Even before the invention of automatons, the scholars of the Empire were conducting large-scale investigations of the ruins. Rumors say that ancient Azadal technology gleaned from these archaeological sites was used in the construction of modern mechanical puppets. Created are these automatons to search the ruins. Why do they continue? No, except this is truth I cannot. To resurrect the Iron Colossus of legend, do these Oregon fools seek? All I have is rumors and hearsay, but the signs. Madness. The Iron Colossus consumed Audra in flames, that machine did. To extinguish our entire race. Do they intend? Malaja. Come, you must. In front of our guests, you embarrass us. An overlord of the Mamoja, are you not? What a dire situation that is. The fate of our entire race hangs in the balance, it does. I understand your fears, Sage Lord. But is that not why we have formed an alliance? The Imperial Army does not have the resources to escalate a war. It fights on two fronts. On the dawn of our agreement, we will unleash our fury upon the Empire. The Mamaro hordes from the west and my fellow warriors from the east. The research of some ancient war machine, last thing on the minds of the Oregon commanders. And once we have seized control of the Empire, we have only to cripple this iron engine of destruction beyond repair to guarantee our total victory. It's if an empty promise, this is not. I swear to you by the heavens and earth, I shall not play you false, and if my nation's oath should be broken should it? I will present myself before you and fall upon my sword. You will fall? A Far Eastern tradition is this. Conviction you possess. Is something amiss? Smell it I can. The flesh of smooth skins. Out you come, a place to hide, there is not. From this, there is no escape. Oh, hi guys. Oldham, you overheard? I am not the... No. You, lizard man, return all Jang to us immediately. Yes, you tell him. If you damage a single bullet of Ajang's, a name this toy has? Stop that! You stop that! Maybe her breaker is broken. I'll activate hers myself. Yes, her receptor. Yes, her receptor is not receiving. Before this machine, about your own life, you should worry. To the Lance Lord, leave these intruders. Offended the aura, have we? Very well. In your lance arm, our trust we place. Get this, you will not. Send more soldiers in time, I will. Deprive them of all the fun, do not. It's like a citadel or something here. Some kind of... Like, we just watched the entire council just leave. Look out! Rishfi! The order of my kills. You have ruined. I'm fine. But your wound. You forget I am an immortal. Now get out of here. Off-joining is more important. We will return for you. This is starting to get interesting. So, they're scared of the Iron Colossus. Whatever that is. I die, smooth skin slug. What? Be stomped as well, do you wish? Nah, what we... Pick that. I mean, I'm... Oh, wow, that's so terrible to do to me. Ow! 40 damage. Lady Opera? What in the what? A little further. Okay. Almost there. A little further. Give me your hand. I'll be taking this little tin man. Thanks much. Unhand me! Unhand me, you say! Him? Oh, ho, ho. They wound you up a little tight, didn't they, Tin Man? Do you really want to be squirming around like that? It's a long way down. We have to change your name. We'd have to change his name to Scrap Metal Man. Uh-oh. Just don't hurt him. That's more like it. You wouldn't want to end up like your tin lady here now, would you? This is the automaton couple of Calamity? I'm pretty sure, boss. Return her at once. She's my What did you just say? Give me back my object. Are you hard of hearing? Laughing at. I do believe Ajang and Meijing are the puppets we were looking for. And here I thought arriving late to the strategy meeting would have resulted in some unpleasantness with hosts. Instead, these gifts simply fall into my hands. Wait! Oh my god. No, no. The imp's like, okay, that just happened. Whatever. It failed. Failed. Mm-hmm. Time to go. Can you hear that rumbling? A large force of Malajas headed this way. 70, 100, no, more like 200. These must be the soldiers that the Honor spoke of sending. He's leaving nothing to chance. Listen to me, Bonham. That way appears to be relatively clear for the moment. You must try to escape from here. Once you're out, to go out the Lady Upper Room. That is my duty as an immortal. I'll hold the Lizard Man as long as I can. I have pledged my life to the Empress. Save your pity. Now go. Time to go. You could have ran with us. Wolf. Wolf forward to the lion. Wolf forward to the lion. The gold has been taken. I repeat, the gold has been taken. The mission is in the hands of the Wildcat. Repeat, the mission. If I'm right, considering that's blue mage magic. The immortals they know blue mage magic. I think he just used self-destruct. Or explosion. I forget what the Final Fantasy equivalent of it is. He used the ability that bombs use, pretty much. So yeah. Alright. Bow, bow, bow. Yep. Is there anything left in here? No. A coffee cup? Wow, that's interesting. I'm just watching a spider just crawl off the ceiling. It's a tiny one, but still. F9. Okay. I'm watching you, spider. I'll have to get closer to the door. Of course I do. Oh wait, I should do this. Hmm. Sailing, sailing without a care. This ship can take us anywhere. You two need to calm down. No, they're doing a good job. The more annoying you are, the more they realize their mistake. Okay. What is it? You should really try to enjoy yourself. So much fun. Fun! So exciting. Don't you think you should keep it down? You stick in the mud. Missing one's joy isn't healthy. She's right. Just look at her. Can go and. We're riding on a ghost ship. Can you see anything out there? Let's take a look. OJ, could that be one of those flames? Look, there's another one. Oh, fire on the water? He sees it. It doesn't look like a weapon. The city below is burning. I wonder where it could be. Surely this isn't Azabai. I'm sure it's just an artist's interpretation. Artist's interpretation. Yes, I suppose you're right. What's wrong? This huge castle thing looks like an iron giant. And this knight holding the spear is flying in the air. A giant and a knight. Colossus. Of course, how could we be so blind? This is the picture of Azadel and the Dark Rider. Azadel. Then this scene is, yes, the Age of Judgment. You know the subject of this painting? I must admit to some surprise. Admiral Luzaf. Be at ease, I'm not going to harm you. Just as you suppose, this painting depicts the Age of Judgment as it occurred close to 900 years ago. In the West, the beginning of the Crystal Era was marked the year the Gordius exploded into a supernova. Gordius. It vanished the very night. Well, I knew that. You're well educated for a young lass. Insolence. Dress her as Lady well, you control both puppets. Quite impressive for such a slip of a girl. Nobody speaks to me in such a casual manner. Has the salt hair eroded your manners? Ah, my apologies. Apology accepted. Now what do you intend to do with us? Do with you? I don't recall forcing you or your little mistress to follow me. You and Lady Umru. Then we should like to discard immediately. I'm sorry, but that will not be possible. My business concerns your automaton companions. And now that I know you are the key to controlling them, my business concerns you as well. Fine by me. We never intended to return to the palace in any case. The palace? Oh, Jang, shush. It is of no import. I will instruct my crew to allow you free reign of the ship. Wait. What are you after? Why did you take Jang away from me? What is all this? What is this all about? What is this all about? You will learn soon enough. Alderaan, the entire world and all its people, in fact, will soon learn. Spooky. It's spooky every time. When approach the cutter, huh? Mm. Ah, you're late, Bodum. The mission was a failure. Rishfi was slain. We were recruits together. Ever since the Immortals took me in as a child, we've always been close, but he was too kind-hearted to walk the path of a blue mage. He wouldn't have lasted long in any case. Don't blame yourself for the inevitable. The inevitable. Your instincts were right in coming to the Arapago Islands, but this stench of water is dotted with hundreds of islands, large and small. Oh, this stretch and the terrain is complex. A straightforward search is impractical. We have soldiers both the land and the seas, but the ocean has a swift sail. She won't be caught so easily. We require your further cooperation. In my function as an immortal, I officially entrust you with a new mission. You are to travel immediately to Paraguay and carry out a search for Lady Abo. Need it to enter the secured area. Try not to lose it. If by any chance you happen to misplace the permits. Okay, you have your orders. And track down to clear the stain on your record. And honor Rishfi's sacrifice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is right. So confusing. Mm. 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 $120. Where's we coming for? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I gotta get through this. Okay. Let me get through this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, whoops. Forgot to turn that on. Oh, hang on. Let me just do it. Let me just do it. Up to the face. No. I gotta go back to that one spot. Mm. Um, This gate is under Imperial control. Is it? No. I'm in control now. Where is the actual gate at? Oh. Shades of Vengeance. What am I doing? Yeah, what am I doing exactly? Like I'm trying to get out. Oh, okay. Well, I can't even open the door. I'm not gonna be happy about that. Yeah, they show a map of this place, but on the guide, but it's like you should have marked where the actual like how to get to where I need to be. Oh. These look like experiments. Oh, that's it. Yeah, they're not even... They're not real. I mean, they're real, but they're like experiments. Experimental versions. Who's ready for lore? Hey, Admiral type person. Where is the ship headed to? Duvka Owls. Oh, now I know our destination. We're going to Periquia. He's right, isn't he? Yeah. I've heard stories about that place. A long time ago, it said there had been a base for the Infirmarian Corsairs who would terrorize merchant vessels sailing the neighboring waters. They attacked innocent traders? Traders from Althugan. But one day the Corsairs were caught in a violent storm and they all sank to the bottom of the ocean. Not all of us. What has become of Periquia without the Corsairs? Could the ghosts have been hearing about... We've been hearing about... have taken over the base? Spirits of the Corsairs? Me? And how do you feel if that were the case? I would be excited. Yes, this all sounds very exciting. Meaning, you could be killed, but just because they're ghosts now doesn't mean they don't remember their families and friends, right? They would have to be sad and lonely and suffering all this time, missing their loved ones. They probably repented their evil pirate ways and vowed to be good now on, and the crew of the ship has been so nice to us. They were a little frightening at first, but they even gave me oil when my helmet started creaking. Is that right? What is it? I don't know. Silence. That sound. There's no mistaking it. Oh yes, now I hear it. Sounds like a Apkabulo being strangled to death. I will never forget that sound. The tears, the blood, the bones of that day. But bones. Lamina. That sound is the shriek of the whistle used by the Imperial Army to control their pet Lamia. That can't be right. Lamia are enemies of the Empire. Those that broke free. It was 200 years ago when our hideout was invaded by biological weapons of destruction sent by the Imperial forces in an attempt to extinguish the last of the Corsairs. Those monstrosities were the artificially created Lamia. You're lying. The Lamia attack everyone, even the capital of Azabah. Their pets turned against them. They were just one of many heinous blunders made by the Empire. The Imperial Army in Afghan is invincible. Why would they bother with anything as hideous as the Lamia? Simple. That is their army. Besides, the Empress would never allow it. You doubt me? Come see for yourself. Yep. They wanted us to go in to destroy the Lamia in our way. To clean house. What should we do, Emperor? He must be lying. Of course he is. It can't be true. If the Grand Vizier was here, he would say, trust your own eyes. And there they are. You found nothing? Grand Vizier, we are scouting every inch, but this place is like a labyrinth. Spare me your excuses. I accepted your proposal to make use of the Lamia acute sense of smell, in spite of vocal protest from the generals, and against my better judgment. Understand that you will not be leaving this rock until her magnificence is back under our protection. These Lamia have been enhanced through advanced chemical processes. Grand Vizier, I assure you, we will locate the Empress. But I hope you are right. Well, you seem surprised, Bowden. This operation should never have been necessary. I must admit, I didn't expect you to be here to witness it. Oh. As I feared. What is that? The one in red armor. It looks like the Grand Vizier. It can't be. There must be some mistake. You seem distraught. Does it shock you to see your countrymen working alongside those abominations? Or perhaps you know this man in red armor? Yes. And so you should. He is, after all, my brother. What? Here's my brother. Boy, you're just... Arden allow me. That she is close. Very close. They cover this area again. Leave no pebble undisturbed. Your will. No. My mercenary. Of course, this is just some horrible misunderstanding. There's some big picture that I'm just not seeing. All I have to do is ask. Ras. You forced my hand. Just... Come along with me. Oh, we're going straight to them. They're like, no, you really want to do this? Okay. Because it looks like you're about to make a decision beyond all measures. Nash. What are you doing here, Razvan? I received a report that you have been abducted. Are you unhurt? I'm fine, obviously. So you're the one who took her. No, he didn't do anything. I followed him of my own free will. You followed him? What were you thinking? Can't just chase after every strange character who catches your eye. Do you have any idea of the danger? You're trying to lecture me? You're the one who's working alongside Lamia. Sworn enemies of the Empire. Don't you understand? I was using these creatures to look for you. That's no excuse. Those creatures are evil savages. You're the one who used to tell me when I was a child. Are you saying that was a lie? Answer her question. Calm down, Emperor. Answer the question. Are you saying you don't have an answer? No. These creations are not the same Lamia I have taught you to fear and despise. They are aiding our army as allies of the people, to the people of Aradija. They're like your mercenary Bodum. You have nothing to fear from them. He's like Bodum. Your lies know no bounds. Nothing to fear. Not for their twisted masters, perhaps. Allies to the people of Azeroth, you say. These vicious demonesses that feasted on the flesh of my still living companions? Who are you? Would you know of it? I know all your filthy secrets. The words of a lunatic. The costume you wear, you are a descendant of the Corsairs? No, they wouldn't dare show themselves so openly. I know who you are. And now you know, and now that you know, will you set your pets on me? Just as your ancestors did? I can't. Is it true what he says? Grand Visor, we acquire an answer. Do you remember the last words of our father? We are the Emperor. The Emperor and are as one. Words that you took for your own. They do more than describe the absolute authority of the Emperor. Signify a responsibility. A responsibility to protect the lives of the tens of thousands of citizens from our countless enemies within and without the vast territories of Ul'Gam. There are times when carrying out this responsibility require extreme measures. Those are not the only words he used. He also said, a heavy hand is not needed to govern an empire. A gentle hand will guide the people. Anyone can see that the use of is going too far. You're twisting the spirit of his teachings. Come when you will understand. You always do this. Whenever an important matter arises, you treat me like a child. I'm supposed to listen to whatever you decide, and you expect me to accept the responsibilities of an empress. Nashmira. Whoops. You do not have the will to be empress. You are not prepared to allow your subjects to bleed while you remain unsullied on your throne. Why is this role so hard for you to comprehend? If I'm unsuitable. Why? Why don't you become emperor? Yeah, that's a good question now. Why won't you? But I mean, you've been running the show the whole time, so why don't you just sit on the throne while you're at it? I'll tell you why. Because if he becomes emperor, he can't move around and do what he wants. Like he wants to. He needs a puppet on the throne. Listen to me. I was destined to sit on the imperial throne. But as our father lay in his deathbed, he named you as his successor. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know why? What should I know? I don't want to know. Oh no. I never wanted to be empress in the first place. Let me tell you why. At the time when our father named you successor, the blood of beasts flowed in my veins just as it does in these creations. The same blue blood that you and our father despise. Oh yeah. I never. Just listen. It is unavoidable. It happened when you were living at the temple. I received the mortal wound while fighting on the eastern front of the behest of our father. The only chance I had to survive was a transfusion of regenerative blood from a monstrous donor. I never knew. Now do you understand? I do. Now please, do as I say and return to the palace. I will, but... You think this is over? Do you think I will let you Let two members of the Imperial family simply walk away? Right over in the darkness. You have my gratitude. Thank you for this opportunity to avenge my people. Your cursed bloodline ends here. Hello. What's happening to the Admiral? I've seen this creature somewhere. The Dark Rider. It's underworld cur. You really think that will work? What the? Didn't expect this to happen so soon. Lose out. No! Ashmira, stay back. What's going on here? Boss? Wait. Quickly, take us to the ship. Hang about. Are you trying to get me on? Just do it. Please, there's no time. The ship now. But right. Mira, what are you doing? I'm sorry, Rest. I have to help him. Well, don't you worry about it. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. You came all this way for me. Forgive me, Bonum. Bonum, be the one friend I need. Be the one. Oh, that just happened. Mira. Advisor, I have an urgent report. You are certain? Yes, my lord. We must return at once, Bonum. This opponent is beyond the capabilities of a single mercenary. Your mission is to locate Amperu is over. I release you from your duty. Her magnificence is with the Admiral of the Black Coffin. Luzard? Reassign the immortals searching for Emperor to surveillance the Astro to live. Sir. Luz. He may have been chosen to become the next rider. Be on your guard. Sir. Speak not a word of this to anyone, especially to the President of Salahin's Sentinels. Your remuneration will be sent ahead of you. Tell your employer your mission from the palace is complete. Dismissed. The Raymond. Well, that was a lot. Alright. Hang on. Well, at least I can get a longer break this time. After this cutscene, it's another wait at Venedil day. So that's like an hour. But hey, that was a lot of information. A lot of lore out of that, didn't we? Bodum? Have you heard the rumors? Rumors. You haven't heard a thing? Oh, I better fill you in on the details. Are you ready for this? Perk up those ears and listen good. Because here it comes. Those crazy cursors were aiming to off the Empress herself. It goes beyond belief. Makes my first stand on end just thinking such reckless and ruthless villains are running around this city. This could be truth or pure fantasy, but word has it that they managed to sneak into the palace grounds right under the noses of the Imperial White Gate guards. This kind of story gets my blood racing, even if it is about cutthroat criminals. That's not the target. You're keeping something from me, aren't you, Bonham? Come on, out with it. Don't keep all the juicy details for yourself. Alright, let's just tell her the truth. The candidates are all in place. Yes, Grand Visor. They appear to be compatible with the plaintiff. Excellent. No longer must we continue with that impossible search. My father's, no, my entire dynasty's dream can at last become a reality. We are not quite ready yet. What do you mean? The candidates are ours. All that remains is to activate the device, if I'm not mistaken. It is true that the prototype candidates I have developed are compatible. In fact, I have confirmed that their power exceeds that of the original orb. The problem is, we do not possess an operational device capable of harnessing the 5 candidates. There is a flaw in the device? Yes. The energy produced by the 5 candidates is green, and a single error in operation will reduce this nation to ashes in a single instant. I see. As I'm sure you are aware, the seat of thought is not in the heart, most people believe, but in the brain. Yes, I recall your lessons from my childhood. Very good. A person bereft of the brain's control would be unable to see, hear, talk, walk, indeed, even breathe. In other words, we have the heart provided by the candidates, but the brain is incomplete. The device we have is useless? In the most basic of terms, yes, Your Excellency. And our second research team was unable to locate the control center. I'm afraid not. They did, however, discover a spot that's originally equipped for just such a purpose. It is possible that after the battle with the previous rider, the control center was deliberately destroyed or moved to a safer place before the crash into the ocean. Destroyed? That seems illogical. Would not Alexander wish to be restored? I have no reason to believe otherwise. If I might direct your attention to this diagram. As you are aware, there are 5 separate cache sites. Command unit of Nazol Owls, the right propulsion unit on the Arapago Reef, the left suspension unit off the coast of the Buffalo Thickets, the left propulsion unit at the base of Mount Salim, and the right suspension unit of in the Silver Sea. We can hypothesize that as yet undiscovered control center could be hidden at any one of these locations. Despite the scale of our investigations, yes, the ruins are immense. We have barely managed to cover 30% of the total area. The device we seek could be anywhere within the remaining 70%. However, it is also entirely possible that the control center is contained within a section of the ruins we have already searched, but do not fully understand. The only thing we are certain is that there is constant communication occurring between each of the sites. Even with the sections scattered and damaged as they are, you have seen the reports of the operational repair and defense mechanisms within the remnants. We have discovered that these mechanisms are capable of relocating themselves to wherever they are needed, even to remote sections of a distant site, which gives undeniable proof of the existence of a control center. Exactly. There is one more thing. I felt a distinct presence while I was investigating the ruins. It's difficult to describe. It almost felt as if I was being watched. It's kind of fanatical. Thank you, Gaston. I cannot explain it. In any case, there is no time for another lengthy research expedition. What are our options? Sir, I surmise that a faculty of this size and complexity must have blueprints stored somewhere. The method of storage would have to withstand the passage of time, so that a usable reference would be readily available in the event of malfunction or destruction of the original machine. So you're saying that it may be faster for us to locate these blueprints rather than grope blindly through the ruins? Yes, Your Excellency. However, I have no suggestions on where to begin our search. What is it, Your Excellency? These elusive blueprints may already be in the palm of our hand. Is that possible? Nachimira, you are a foolish girl. But Imperial blood runs thick in your veins nonetheless. Ever since childhood, she has always shown uncommon interest in that object. You speak of the Gordius? Right under our very noses. But even if you're right, the only person in history who ever unraveled the Gordius is the Great Whale, dead these many years. Leave it to me, there is a way. We must act with all haste. The age of judgment is upon us. Are you trying to spin stories to me again? Where do you get the time to make up this trash? Pretending to know what's happening to the Imperial family? To the Empress? As if our magnificent would run away from home. And what mushrooms were you eating while you were down there? I've got a much interesting tale than a deranged fantasies gushing out of that on your rotten mind. Yeah. Listen up. Then why ask for details on something if you're not going to believe it? Listen up. It was just a little while before you got back. A single envelope arrived here by express delivery, sealed with the imperial lion crest of the Grand Visor. Now do I have your attention? Not really. It was a wanted poster of extreme high priority. A pretty guy with long black hair. This man goes by the name of Duzov the Black Belly. It states that he's one of the leaders of the Corsairs. His crimes include murder, hijack, smuggling, counterfeiting, monumental fraud, camping the best hunting spots. What? Like the rap sheet. There's just one thing that bothers me though. Why is the bounty of one measly pirate so trolls be damned high? They're offering the amount of 2,000 Imperial gold pieces. That's 50 times more than the bounty of that rabble-rousing Quatada. What do you think of that, huh? Let me tell you. This Duzlav, the Black Belly, is the criminal that attempted to assassinate the Empress. Powers of deduction are astounding. Listen, Bodum. This is the one of those once-in-a-lifetime make-or-break opportunities. No matter the underhanded method, no matter the sacrifice, no matter the screams of employee agony, Salamhin's Sentinels is going to be the company that collects this reward. Since the bounty will be paid whether he's dead or alive, it might just be easier to do him in before you bring him in. Cold-hearted attitude. A pity. Such a pretty face, though. President Naja. Yes, ma'am. What are you doing back there? 1,000 pardons. A messenger from the palace was just here to deliver a reward. Quite a large amount, I might say. Yes, I am. But we haven't even caught him yet. Oh, not that reward. Bodum, your time is impeccable on. 10 Imperial gold pieces. Please pick it up on your way out. Just a moment there. Madam, you've deducted the common margin and expenses, right? That is to say, I was just about to. What? Let's see. Fee, mercenary health insurance, mercenary pension, housing administration. Housing administration fee? I have my own house all the way back in Winterhalls. Mercenary tax, cash reward storage fee. Cash reward storage fee? What are you talking about? Mercenary of 3. I'm terrorist. 9 Imperial gold points. Not really. It's not 9. Ah, great. Another disaster averted. A deduction. Yeah, they deducted 9 Imperial. You have a problem with the way I do business? Mercenaries should be concerned with the difference of a few coins. Yes, madam. It's time to sing the company anthem. We built that Salahim spirit if it kills you. Hang along, Bodum. I look so dead. I'm not singing this. What in... the best. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna take a break because I gotta wait. Well, I have to zone first. I gotta zone and wait until new day. Wow. So yeah. I mean, I could just teleport anywhere I want. That's part. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break until the new day comes, and then, because there's nothing I can do. So. But we are now 2/3 through the story, at least.